Hey guys, welcome to my drama life. I basically made this because I basically ran out of content and what to put on here. So like and subscribe and stay tuned for my next video about the Logan Paul situation. So that'll be fun. Well, not fun because it's sad. But anyways, July 1st, 2004 is my birthday. That's when I was born. I was a really fat baby. I only had one strand of hair like a cartoon baby. That's an actual thing. I actually had one hair. So that's pretty cool. And before I was born, my mom and my dad, they weren't really good. My dad, from what I've heard, he was abusive and he always did drugs and stuff. But my mom was happy to have me because she was happy that she was going to have someone else to be with. So she left my dad because they didn't have a good marriage. Not a good marriage because they weren't married. They didn't have a good relationship, and she did. And she wanted the best for me. Anyways, he still lived with his parents, which confused my mom because he didn't want to live with her. As you can see in this picture, he's saying, "Mom, I'm back." About to draw. My mom questioned. He didn't do just drugs and weed. He did a whole bunch of things. Well, yeah, this is the only thing I drew, but I drew weed and junk. He basically was the opposite of a good father. He did 420. He did crack, cocaine, and he did weed. Basically that stuff. No, I really never knew. I've never known my father. I've never seen any picture of him. It's just something that I keep to myself. So, he was cut out the picture before I was born. And I'm happy about it because I didn't want to live with a drug addict. Now, we lived in a good household. I was taught really well, but there was always this empty void where I should have had a father. Because you never have someone to play catch with or teach you football. That's when I relied on my cousins and my uncle and my grandpa. All that stuff really left me heartbroken. Me and my mom heartbroken. We didn't have a lot of money, and we lived in a full house, like a full house. Besides, because we lived in a full house, we had my grandma, my grandma's two daughters, which are my two aunts. One of my aunt's sons' name is Daniel. One of you guys out there have met him. And he suffers from a disease I don't know, but it makes him not think right. And then it was just me and my mom. So we lived in a big house that had been there since I really don't know, but it was really old. And it was big. It had a huge yard. I couldn't learn to drive a bike until I was 10 when we moved out. But yeah, we had a full house. This picture, I decided to make a joke of the Full House TV show. And yeah, it was tough growing up because I didn't have anyone to rely on. I had my parents and my aunts, my parent and my aunts, my grandma, my cousins, but I always wanted a dad. I always thought about what he looked like and if I could ever meet him again. It's a real serious topic to me. Really don't like talking about it. But anyways, I used to ask my mom if we could go to the store and buy a dad. And that really made my mom heartbroken, so she set out on a quest to find me a dad because she cared so much about me. So she went on Facebook. I'm not really sure what she did to find Kevin, but I'm pretty sure she went on Facebook. Not sure. Not sure if she used any dating websites or anything, but yeah, we found somebody, and it was really exciting for my mom because she had been texting him and she already met him a long time ago. Like, I didn't even know this, so we moved all of a sudden, me all confused. We moved away from my grandma and my aunts, which really left me sad because I loved them a lot and they had been there since like I was born. So it made me real sad. Now here's a map of where we used to live before we moved in with Kevin. So I used to live in the house right beside Gucci's, and there's another house, I don't know who, but I had a friend there, and then there's Kevin's house. So if anyone needs directions to my house, you just go to Kevin's house. It's like right there. So Kevin, he was really odd. It was a new experience for me because I never really had a father. Like I said, it was just a new experience for me. Did I like him? Did I not? I was just so confused. Really didn't know what to do. So then I found out that he had a daughter and a son. He had an older son and a younger daughter. But I was the youngest out of both of them. It was Maggie and Will. Now, we used to fight a lot. We used to absolutely hate each other. And we sometimes still do. But we've come together and we love each other. Brotherly love, sisterly love. And there's a lot more to it, but I didn't really want my phone to die out. So, yeah, that's basically my life. And now my life is even better because of you guys. So I want to thank all you guys for making my life better. I've made some changes and I'm not so depressed anymore. And I finally found happiness. So I hope you guys like the video, and